Welcome back. In today's class, we will learn character set of C language. So far, we have learned that the purpose of using any programming language is to solve a specific problem that we cannot solve manually or maybe that much efficiently. So through our programs, we can solve from very simple to very complex problems. And in the real world, we mainly process data through programs. We send a set of input data or information. Then the logic, the algorithm that we write in our program, we process or the program executes that logic, and based on the input data it produces some output data or output information. So another main purpose of using programs is data processing, and this data processing and problem solving could be through any programming language whichever is suitable for that requirement. Now when we learn any language, be it our mother tongue or any other language, we start learning from alphabets, then slowly we start formation of words, then gradually we start forming sentences, and for every language there is some grammar, there is some vocabulary, or we can say there is a certain set of rules. Likewise, in any programming language also like C, that also has some alphabets, grammar or vocabulary, and the data that we are talking about that mainly has numbers, characters and strings. String means it is an array of character, means we can compare this with words or sentences where we have more than one character. So when we start learning any programming language, we start with alphabets. Alphabets in programming, in terms of programming language, is numbers, characters and strings that I have talked about. So in today's class, we will learn the character set of C language. And character set of C language is divided into four parts: letters, digits, special characters and white spaces. So in today's class, we will get familiar with the letters, digits, special characters and white spaces that C supports, or which will be allowed as part of input or output data for our C programs. So first we will start with letters. Letters means uppercase letters it could be. So it is from A to Z in uppercase, or again it could be the letters in lowercase also, again from A to Z. Now this is a sample program. We don't have to understand the logic. This is just a part of a program from where we want to understand that how the letters can form the data of C programs. So here var1, var2 till var6, these are actually variables that we will learn in our future classes along with their declarations, their data types. So as the portion is highlighted in blue, there we can see that var4 and var5, these are actually arrays of characters, or they are called strings. So their data type is char, or that signifies character, and within double quotes what we can see here, it is written C programming for var4, and for var5 it is written Dennis M. Ritchie. So this is actually, you can say this is actually a sentence. So C programming, here we have two words. C, it is written in uppercase, and programming, only the first letter is written in uppercase and all other letters are written in lowercase. Similarly, in var5, the data, the value that we have stored in that variable var5, here we have three words: Dennis separated by space, then M, then separated by space from Richie. These three parts actually forms the whole string, where we have uppercase also, D, M, R, and rest of the letters are written in lowercase. So from A to Z, be it in uppercase or lowercase, those letters are allowed as part of data for C programs. Then the next type of character set is digits. So digits means here we refer the decimal number system, and in decimal number system the digits are from 0 to 9, and by using from 0 to 9 we can form any other numeric value or any other higher digit number. And this is again another piece of or part of program where we have again the same program. So again we have the same variables var1 to var6, and they are same type of data types, they are same data type, we are using here. In previous case I talked about the letters. So there I showed you C programming and Dennis M. Ritchie, and in this case I will show you the var1, var2, var3. Those have been declared as either as integer or as float. Float means the data which supports decimal point. So var1, var2, that those variables have been declared as integer. Here the data, as you can see, 1 2 3 4 and 9 8, and that those digits are part of decimal number system. They lie between 0 and 9. And in case of var3, which has been declared as float, as I said, that supports the decimal point. So that decimal value has been assigned to this particular variable var3. So whatever, be it integer, be it float, and we have other data types to store digits, but whatever data type we are using here, the data will be supported by decimal number system, means from 0 to 9. Apart from letters and digits, there is a certain set of special characters which is supported by C compiler. So in our program we can use those special characters as part of the input or output data. Here it is the extensive list of special characters which is supported by C compiler. So you have to remember this set. And most of these special characters we frequently use in our C programs, or we can see them in our data. Now the last type of character set in C programs is white space, and we have many types of white spaces like blank spaces, horizontal tab, carriage return, then new line, then form feed. But 2 points we have to remember here, that these white spaces we cannot use anywhere if we are using string constant. String means array of characters, means we have more than one character there. So as part of the string constant, like if we have suppose a whole sentence where we have several words, and though every word has to be separated from the other word or the next word by some white space, it could be blank space, it could be horizontal tab, so there it is allowed. Otherwise we have in C programs or C language, we have the concept of keywords, identifiers, that we will be learning in future classes. In the next class I will be talking about C tokens, so there we will be seeing the keywords and identifiers. But as part of the keywords and identifiers we cannot use white spaces, so these important points we have to remember. Mostly we will see blank spaces, horizontal tab and new line in our programs. So that's all for today. In the next class, I will talk about C tokens, and in the following classes, I will talk about the variables and their data types, use of the mostly used library functions like printf, scanf, and also symbolic constants. So see you in the next class. Thank you.